कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः.
Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Lotus and Light Studio. Today's reading is about security, the kind that cannot be taken by loss, betrayal, illness, job instability, or death. Before we begin, I ask you to slow down. Look at the energy moving through this movement. Notice the stillness behind your breath and notice the presence that is aware of your fear. Security is not created by money or by relationships or by any status. True security exists only when that which cannot be destroyed is recognized from within. If this message has reached you, it means you are ready to confront the illusions that has been controlling your senses of safety. So let's begin. Take a slow, deep breath with me and try to connect with the energies of these cards. And let's see what first card we have here is wow, external soul. External soul. The self is never born nor does it die. That's the message. It's external. Energy of this card is destroying the most deeply rooted illusion, the belief that you are the body and the personality. Everything you fear losing is built on this false identification. You fear death because you think you begin. You fear endings because you think existence can stop. You feel loss because you think something real can be taken. Now, this energy declares that self is unborn. Self does not come into being. Self does not cease. Self is not destroyed when the body falls. Remember this. And this is not a poetry. This is ontological truth. Your body is an event in time. Your mind is a movement. Your identity is a temporary construct. But the awareness that knows all experiences has never entered time. Security begins when you stop defending what is temporary. Now, the question might come into your mind that then why these insecurities exist? Insecurity exists because the ego is built on instability. The ego says, I am the role, I am the relationship, I am the mother, I am the father, I am the son, I am the husband, I am the wife, I am this status, I am this body. All of these are perishable. Therefore, the ego lives in constant threat detection. This is why even successful people feel unsafe. They are protecting what cannot be preserved. And I'm not asking you or telling you to feel better. What this energy is telling that to see correctly. You're not dying body on the battlefield. You're not the role assigned by society. You're not the psychological story you are defending continuously. You are the witness of birth and death. When this is realized, fear of death loses its authority. Fear of loss will weaken itself. Fear of future will dissolve because the one who feared was never real. This energy's message is asking not to repeat the affirmation that I am soul, but instead observing fear arising in the body, noticing the mind predicting those catastrophes, witnessing the ego attempting the control, and remain as a observer. That's really important. And if you practice this, it will reveal that the fear appears in awareness. But awareness is not afraid. So, loss appears in awareness, but awareness does not diminish. This recognition is liberation. Try to understand it. At the root of insecurity lies the terror of non existence. This fear drives attachment, control, possessiveness, jealousy, status anxiety, and relationship clinging. And look at the second card we get here with this is tolerance. That means if our previous card's energy is dissolving the fear of extinction, this one is dismantling the fear of experience. This energy reveals a simple but devastating truth. All sensations are temporary, all emotional states are temporary, all conditions are temporary, yet humans build their entire lives trying to preserve pleasure and avoid discomfort. This creates inner fragility. Now, pain is not the primary problem. Resistance to pain is. When discomfort appears, the mind reacts. This should not be happening to me. I cannot tolerate this. I must escape. These are the thoughts that kind of emerging. Now, this resistance multiplies the suffering. This card's energy instruct endurance not as a suppression but as a transcendence. Now, let's understand this message. Heat and cold, two different, two opposite, sensations, pleasure and pain, praise and blame, gain and loss. All these arise through contact between the senses and the world and the external world. They are interactions, not permanent realities. Just as weather passes through the sky, sensations pass through awareness. Yet the ego tries to control weather patterns of life. These are the weather patterns of life. So this is impossible. You cannot control this, but ego tries to, and the attempt create those insecurities. When you avoid discomfort, your tolerance shrinks, your fear grows, and your resilience weakens, and your nerve system becomes reactive. This leads to emotional instability and dependency. Now, this energy, maybe I can say that the Krishna, Lord Krishna trained warriors of consciousness, not comfort seekers. Security is built through capacity, not avoidance. Endurance is not repression again, it is conscious witnessing. Suppression buries the pain, endurance observes it without resistance. Suppression creates trauma, witnessing dissolves it. Now, this energy is teaching us that psychological mastery needs to be obtained, not stoicism. When you remain present through discomfort, the nervous system recalibrates, reactivity decreases, and emotional resilience increases. And the fear the responses that you gave under the control of fear will weaken. You become less controlled by external conditions. This is real strength. Pleasure and pain are energetic waves moving through the body. They arise, they reach their peak, and then they dissolve. If you cling, suffering frowns. If you resist, suffering intensifies. And if you witness, energy completes its cycle. Modern life trains people to avoid silence, discomfort, emotional pain, uncertainty, all these avoidance. Now, this create low tolerance for reality. Now, I'll say Krishna restores the capacity. When you stop fleeing discomfort, fear loses its power. Now, if I combine these two messages together, wow. The first one remove fear of extinction and the second one removes the fear of discomfort. Now, if you remove these two fears and insecurities will collapses, what remains? Clarity, steadiness, unshakable presence. Security is not something you build externally. External structures will always collapse. Economies fail, relationships change, bodies age, so this is not, Krishna is not offering improved circumstances. He is offering freedom from dependencies on circumstances. Ask yourself, what if nothing in my external life changed, but fear lost its grasp? What happened? What if uncertainty remained, but panic dissolved? What if discomfort arose, but I remained steady? This is the security that these energies are revealing, not protection from life, but protection from illusions. When the self is known as unborn and experiences are known as temporary, fear loses its authority. Then actions become clear. You stop making decisions from panic. You stop clinging to what is leaving. You stop fearing what has not arrived. You become anchored, present, unshakable. And this is what conscious living is. So, hope this reading resonate with you and you get the message that I'm trying to send to you guys through these energies. May Krishna protect all your steps that you take forward. Thank you so much.